ഒരു പൊടിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്.
Hello there, and welcome to Farquhar Station. Before you can start your adventures on the island of Sodor, you will need to learn how to drive one of my engines, and I could think of none better than Thomas. In this short introduction, you will be taken through every step needed to make sure that Thomas is a really useful engine, and I'm sure you will be an expert driver in no time. Would you like to learn how to drive Thomas? Press the yes button to continue learning how to play, or if you feel you are ready, press the no button to begin exploring Sodor. You can play this introduction again at any time by choosing the introduction to Sodor.
Hello, driver. Climb on board and we can get started.
Follow the markers in front of you, as they will guide you to Thomas's cab steps. Before you can climb the step, this is Thomas's cab. Here you will learn the controls needed to drive Thomas. Let's get started by first moving over to the driving position. If you want a better view of your train or the line ahead, you can change between inside and outside camera views at any time while driving. For now, use the controls shown on screen to change to the outside camera. You can change between this view and the inside cab view at any time by pressing. There are many locations on the railways of Sodor where lines separate or join together. These involve a network of points that set the direction the train will be travelling. On the main line, most of these points are controlled by the closest signal box. However, there are yards and junctions that require the points to be set manually. Thomas's friends Annie and Clarabelle are waiting at the station platform. In order to reach Annie and Clarabelle, you will first need to switch the points so that it sets the correct track. You can set the points by climbing down out of the cab, walking over and interacting with it. You can also change the points on the map, which can be accessed by pressing the key shown now. Excellent work so far. The junction is now correctly set. So it is time to move Thomas out of the siding and over to Annie and Clarabel. To move Thomas forward, press and hold the button shown now on the screen to increase the throttle. Well done! You're doing a good job so far. To slow Thomas down, press and hold the button shown to begin applying the brakes. As you can see, the throttle has returned to 0. This means that Thomas is now ready to travel in either forward or reverse. To make Thomas reverse, tap the control shown on screen until the direct. Remember to slow down when approaching Annie and Clarabel. You should be going at no more than 5 miles per hour when attempting to couple to coaching stock and troublesome trucks.
Hello, Annie. Hello, Clarabel.
Hello, Thomas. To allow passengers to climb aboard, you will first need to open the passenger doors using the controls shown on the screen. There are other cameras available to use during your adventures on Sodor. Let's look at another one now. Using the button shown on screen, change to the free camera. You are now using the free camera. With this camera, you can freely fly around to wherever you'd like. You are still able to fully control your train whilst using this camera, and it's very useful for getting a good look at your surroundings. Move the camera around so it is looking at Thomas. Now move the camera so that it is looking at me. Set Topham Hatt.
Oh, Anil, trying to myself. Did expression में डाला वो?
कौन
Thank you भाई.
कौन है
अभी दूसरे दिन आपको दे तो नहीं दे. डीसी पे डाला था वो डीएस पे दिया. मुझे देखा है वो.
Now return to the inside camera view using the button shown here. Remember, you can drag Thomas from both the inside cam view and the outside camera you were shown earlier.
और एक ट्रेनिंग विंटर की अतीत है.
Good job! It looks like everyone has boarded now. You can go ahead and close the passenger doors using the controls shown here. You've got a green signal, so you're ready to continue to the next station. Increase the throttle once again to move Thomas forward. Remember to slow down as you approach a station you want to stop at, so that you come to a safe stop. Good work! Now open the passenger doors to allow the passengers to start boarding. Splendid job! It looks like you and Thomas make a great team, and I'm certain you will be an expert driver in no time.
You're a great driver. I can't wait to start our adventures together.
Thomas and Gordon. Thomas is a tank engine who lives at the big station on the island of Sodor. He has 6 small wheels, a short stumpy funnel, a short stumpy boiler and a short stumpy dome. He is a fussy little engine too, always pulling coaches about, getting them ready for the big engines to take on long journeys. And when trains arrive at the station, he pulls the empty coaches away so that the big engines can go and rest. Thomas thinks no engine works as hard as he does. He loves playing tricks on them, especially Gordon, the biggest and proudest engine of all. Thomas likes whistling cheekily at him.
Wake up, lazy bones! Why don't you work hard like me?
One morning, Thomas found it hard to wake up. His fire went out and there wasn't enough steam. It was nearly time for the express, but the coaches weren't ready. At last, Thomas started. He fussed into the station where Gordon was waiting. "Hurry up, you," said Gordon, "and bring me my coaches."
Hurry yourself,
replied Thomas. "Yes," said Gordon, "I will."